Yo, check it out. It's another adventure in Dees Nutz. Project Dees Nutz, that is. Oh! Mary had a little lamb. His fleece was black as soot. And wheresoever that little black sheep went, his little sooty footy put. Alright, kids. Today, we're gonna be, sorry for the close-up. Today we're going to, last episode first. Last episode we did the acrylic pour. Fabulous. A couple of them worked out good. I wasn't too happy with the bluish one. But today we're going to be varnishing those. Shellacking, polyurethaning, however you want to call it. Thanks again to the Bird Lady of Alcatraz. Or the Bird Lady. Bird Lady of Alcatraz. I kill me. Bird Lady of Zanzibar, who furnished us with some Coronas. Muy bueno. Keeps the fun going. So we did the acrylic pours. I'm going to do the polyurethane on those three. We got the album. I call it the smash dip. The one I did by surprise. And then the one I tried to pour through the colander, which I'm not a big fan of. And then we're going to take and peel off the drippings that were on the plastic under the painting. And we're going to try some Elmer's glue. Elmer's glue all. And we'll try to put those down on a piece of board. And then later on we'll varnish that and see how that comes out. That'll be a cluster. I'm wearing my pirate's cap today. Arr. See, it's another. Arr. We welcome you back to Dees Nutz. Sit back and enjoy the next 10 minutes. The best time to watch these is when you're on the pooper in the morning. Perfect time. So let's get to it. Another adventure in Dees Nutz. Ladies and gentlemen, don't mind the Caroma Belly. It took me 58 years to finally get a belly. See my belly, hear me later. Alright, so we're just gonna put a nice little coat of varnish on here. Do the sides, why not? Really doesn't matter if you do the sides because you're probably going to put it in a frame anyways. But just in case. This episode brought to you by Minwax. Minwax polyurethane, fast drying, clear gloss. Not enough. You want a heavy coat. Put it on. Spread it out. Spread it out like you mean it, man. That's a beautiful thing there. Again, I'm using the sponge brush because I like it. And look at the difference just between the final product and with the gloss on there. It makes it look like a million times better. And now I got it all over my fingers. Son of a mustard. And the board kind of warped a little bit with the moisture from the acrylic paint, but that's not really going to matter because once I force it into a frame, it's going to be nice and flat. Oh, that was close. You just slop it on there, man. Slop it on. Come on. Slop it like you're dropping it. Alright. And then when you're done, just go in the same direction. And a majority of these air bubbles are going to pop on their own. You want to leave it kind of thick. So there you have it. And then when you're done, so as not to get like added dust or anything to it, you're going to cover it with a box. Thusly. Okay, this is the splat dip. And now with the polyurethane, you can't pop the bubbles with the torch because you'll start it on fire. And here is the album before and after. Such a difference. What you're going to do is, after you cover it up with the box, wait about, I don't know, maybe an hour. And then you're going to coat it again for that second coat. And that's going to make it bellissimo. It's going to be beautiful, let me tell you something. And if you wait longer than that amount of time, I'd say, you know, if it's longer than an hour and a half or so, you're going to want to sand before your second coat with like a really high grit, probably like a, I don't know, 600 or 1200 grit sandpaper, and just give it a quick little sanding before you do your second coat. That's why I like to try to do it within the hour. That way you get you'll get that second coat to bond to that, and it won't like be delaminate. And then you're going to take your brush, put it in a baggie, wrap that up so you don't waste your money on another baggie. Aight? Alright, so here's your this is your overspill on your plastic. It's dried for about 4 days, and you can see like one side's like this, and then the other side is more muted. So depending whatever side you want. So we're going to peel all this up into pieces, and then we're going to try to glue it to a piece of wood and see what happens. And I made the mistake, I put it out in the sun to dry faster because it was so thick, and it actually cracked the paint. I think if I would have just let it cure on its own, it would have it probably would not have cracked. So we'll peel this off, and then we'll glue something up. Alright, so I'm gonna make this up as I go along. I guess I'm just going to put some Elmer's glue on it. Spread it around. A lot of spreading around in this town, let me tell you. And I'm just going to put it on there. and I'm going to roll it. Awesome. And I think I'm just going to add pieces as I willy-nilly wanna. Oh. Roll it out. I'm totally making this up. So when I finish this, I'll show you what we come up with. All right, there you have it. One thing to remember if you're going to do this, your roller, you got to have some wet paper towel to wipe it down after each time you roll it down. And then I'm going to give this a day or so to harden up. And then I'm going to trim the edges. And then we'll put a shellac on there. Alright, that was pretty cool. Hey man, it's something different on Dees Nutz. Well, this one came out pretty good. This is one coat on this one. I went heavy on that one. I put 2 coats on the other one. And now I'm working on the duct teeth. So all of these, I have to cut the gum tissue off. So they're nice little spikes like this, and then I can insert them. I'll be doing that on my 8-inch flat lap. It's not very easy. Fingers are probably going to hurt a lot. Alright, well, we started the duck shark. I painted him, and I started applying the teeth. Come on, focus, 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 focus. But what I found out, by the time I got back to here, the teeth were flip-flopping because this jawbone was so small. So I took my Dremel and I ground a flat spot on it, so that they'll be more easily applied. So I will get back to you probably when I finish the bottom and start the top or something like that. Roger, Wilco. So final products right there. The decoupage one came out pretty good. It's got a nice thick coat on there. And we'll take the backing off of this and I'll let you see how I do the backing on that. And we've got the dark, the shark duck. Very cool. Came out very cool. Very large mouth. Prehistoric, rare find. And he's got the snaggletooth mohawk. So that came out pretty good. Again, I'm probably going to embellish him a little more. I got to put eyeballs in him, so you'll see that when we're done. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take this backing off. I feel like I'm having a major anxiety attack for some reason. So, well, that was silly. I didn't put my tape down in one consecutive layer. That way it would just peel off the next piece. What a maroon. Oh, there we go. Maybe that's it. There you go. There's the butter. Taking that off. Oh, look how nice and beautiful it is. I got to remove that dot very carefully. What I did on my dot, and it worked really well, I put a small piece of tape around the hole, just so if I did tear the label when I took it off, I wasn't going to tear off a lot. And then from the other side, I took before I painted, I took a piece of Scotch tape, and then I took a razor blade and cut it out and pushed it onto the blue tape. That worked very well. As you can see, the hole is not ripped, and now you've got a beautiful painting. And in some spots, you see how the paint came through. Because it's on the smooth side, if you just take your fingernail, that'll come off. If you want to be perfect, like Mr. Dees Nutz. And so now I just gotta come up with a name for it, sign it, date it, and bam, there it is. Whoop, whoop. I was requested for a slow pan of the mosaic table. So here's your slow pan. Slow pan, famous musician and magician. Slow pan the magician. And the glare is too big. So there you have it. Alrighty then. That wraps up another edition of Dees Nutz. What did we learn today? Well, we varnished all the pictures. We painted the, I showed you how to do that decoupage with the paint drippings. We totally tricked out the dark, and took the back of the that slipped right into an Italian right there. Like stuck the back of the album off of there. Oh, the and I had a request to scan that table again. We're all finished with that, except we're waiting for the epoxy. So when I get the epoxy, I'll show you how to do all that. Hopefully that will not wreck it. Next time on The Feud, we are going to, I had a request for beating the raccoon skull. I think I have an idea about that. That might work out real cool. Very tedious, very long, but I'll see if I can come up with a design for that. And basically we'll be gluing beads to the skull. I'm gonna trick out that duck more. I might add some beads or something to him too. And I gotta paint his bill orangey yellow. I got a idea for stained glass on glass. Oh, what does that mean? So I have a picture in mind of basically, there he goes again. Basically, you son of a basically talking basic all the time. Why are you so basic, Mr. Dees Nutz? I don't know. A friend of mine, shout out Brian Johnson. He's got a classic pose, and I'm going to try to pull that off in stained glass. That ought to be fun. I don't know. We might start a shadow box. The one for my dad, the Air Force shadow box, putting some stuff together for that. And I need some ideas. I need ideas. I've got 2,000 beer cans. So if you can come up with an idea for me to do something with a beer can. Is it ever too early for Corona? Not in my book, let me tell you. Ice cold Corona in Florida. Oh, you love it. Don't you just love it? So that's where we're at. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. Like, follow, and share me, baby. Share me, baby. Like me, baby. Did you think I was going to fart there or something? I wasn't. I don't know. There's so many things in my garage and shed. We're killing it. Oh! I garbage picked. Let me show you. I garbage picked this thing today. Now I gotta garbage pick a couple bowling balls or something. And I'm thinking, like, get some bowling balls and put some tiles on it and grout it. That would be cool. That would be totally gnarly, Mr. Dees Nutz. So, that's an option too. So we got that going for us. Alright. Peace, love. Someone's coming on a scooter. Scooter patooter. We'll be talking to you next time. Thanks for watching. Keep the ideas coming and keep the comments coming. You guys motivate me to do more stuff. Do more my thing, yo. So keep that stuff coming on. Alright? Peace out. Peace, love, and drugs. No, don't do drugs. Love and peace is great. Peaceful love is even better. Alright, talk to you later. God bless. Always gotta bless you guys. Thank you for watching. God bless. See you later.